I'm back again at the same place, different time, my dear friends out there around the world. I don't know where you are, I don't know where you live, but you know where I live. Of course, I say that all the time. It's Canada, Ontario. It's very cold, very, very cold outside. That's why I'm. I can't see all the way, but I'm, making myself very warm. It's cold. Now, let's talk about transfer. Let's forget about the cold right now. Let's be serious in the business of the world of football. Of course, this channel is like that. Transfer season is open. Things are getting left, right, and center. Things are getting tested just like an apple. When you chew an apple, especially Gala apple, especially that one, it's very good for you. Now, what is happening on Renato Veiga? Something is happening on Renato Veiga. Something is happening. We just bought him, right? And then looks like he wants to leave. Oh, Chelsea are pushing him to leave. And I see so many people very surprised about that news. I'm not surprised. And I don't think some other Chelsea fans are surprised about Renato Veiga. Chelsea wants to sell him. It is true. Let's find out. Check out this. Breaking, Renato Veiga wants to join Dortmund and has agreed. Dortmund now trying to find an agreement with Chelsea, potential loan plus option. And then we go, Mr. Emmanuel. Renato Veiga expected to leave Chelsea as club opened the doors to permanent exit, not none. Not a surprise. Chelsea want around 30 million for Veiga to leave. According his law, or his request, sorry, not his law, his request to go and play a CB, not right back. Now you find out his best position is not, CB's right back, right? Sorry. To play a CB, not right back. I'm getting confused myself up here. But look. I haven't finished. Full agreement, Dortmund, Veiga on contract project in place. So this looks like it's happening, right? And Enzo Maresca said this about, Renato Veiga because he was doing a press conference today. Chelsea, this is Bournemouth tomorrow. I did not know about that. I just find out today in the press conference, Maresca. Crazy, man. So many games. Yesterday I was enjoying games. I'll come to that. Have to talk about that. So many things I have to talk about today. So many things in my head. But let's get on to the transfer. Yeah. Enzo Maresca. We bought Renato Veiga from Basel and he played well in a different position. This has allowed him to join the Portuguese national team for the first time in his life, even if he is not playing in his preferred position. Okay, he's playing for his national team in his early 20s since joining Chelsea. We are very proud about that. This is where now, when you look at how many players we have at this football club, why are we playing them in a different position? They are not suitable in that position. Why can't we try at least once or twice? We try to put them in their position, to see what happened. Maybe we should have won, those 4 games we lost points. We should have done that. But we don't do that, We just don't. We don't play people in their current position. Yes, I know the manager wants to try so many things. The manager wants to try this, the manager wants to try that. If it's not working, put the people in their current position. They will do their work. It's the same thing, even at work, They cannot put you in a position you haven't trained, you don't know. You have to start from scratch and start learning how to do that job. That's what it is. And especially because some places at work, talking about experience, right? I have been in that position. They put me in somewhere I have no idea about it. And they expect me to do well in that position. And they just put me for 2 days. How can you know that? You have to have somebody who knows that position to teach you. But that takes a long time to know that. Same thing in football. Put the people in their current position, so they do well. Maybe someone will get results. So Veiga, Renato Veiga, is not the right back. He's a defender. he's a defender, like CB defender, properly sealed defender, right? Ah, man. So that is Renato Veiga. Moving on, I think it's going to happen because Mr. Romano said about that. I think it's happening. It's going to go to Dortmund. Dortmund, they're getting, there's a player they got from Chelsea, I forgot. And I think he went to Wolves, right? He came back. He went to Wolves. He was on loan. I forgot his name. If I remember, I'll tell you guys. But Veiga now is next to go to Dortmund. And there is a player in Veiga, Renato. There is a player in there. You can see, like, if he was in his proper position, I think he would do well. Very, very well. Yeah. I'm just sad. I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. I really don't. Letting him go after we bought him. I don't like the feeling. As I said, it's not a surprise, right? Yeah? Because Chelsea make money. They're business people, and this is where we have to realize that sometimes we forgot about that. We go with our emotion. We have to come back and we remember, no, our football club is a business club. Twice, not twice. Sorry. I was remembering something else. I don't want to mention. The start of the season. I wanted to mention this yesterday. The start of the season when Chelsea, few years ago when Chelsea bought this football club, right? We were all saying, oh man, they're billionaires. They're going to get us, there. And the way Todd Bowley was talking about football. And I realized something. They put Todd Bowley in front because he's the one who have a knowledge about English football, talking about this and this. I did not hear Barry and David, the other guys, talking about football. I did not hear that. I didn't see them. Todd Bowley was the face of Chelsea. And I don't think he's the face of Chelsea right now because there's some shenanigans going on. We saw that last year. That's why they put Todd Bowley there because, he talked about football very, very well. And we were all excited, blind, in the business area. Right now, we are not bad where we are. But letting go players like this, Renato Veiga, is just no good. He's a good player for me, what I see. Very, very good player. I don't know about you. Let me know down in the comment about Mr. Veiga. Yeah, let's move on to Man United. Mino is open for a fresh deal with 200 a week. Wow. Manchester United are believed to be reluctant to go that high, which has led to reports Mino could leave the club either during this window or over the summer. Chelsea are at the front of the choir of the midfield, but German giant Bayern Munich are also long-term admirers and are planning to make a move if it becomes available. I don't see Chelsea go that high, 200 a week. We know what this football club is now. Like I'm talking about the business area, right? We are trying to reduce the salary from everybody, and in that way, I can support Chelsea, right? In that way, football nowadays has changed. Football nowadays, lots of players, they're getting lots of money, especially young players, 22, 21, even 20, if they become very, very good, But not good, not top, but, at least you can see, okay, the guy is making an impact in the team, very important to the team. If he's missing, the team starts struggling. A lot of things like this. And you find young players like this is getting 200 a week. It's too much. It's too much. Football needs to come down a little bit. There's some players who are getting 6 a week. Leon Messi at Barcelona was getting about 6 something a week. That's crazy money. Don't get me wrong, it's Leon Messi. But young players like this, especially English players, when they become good, English media destroy them so much. They get in their head. They start thinking they're Frank Lampard. They start thinking they're Leon Messi. And then after that, they have a short, successful, playing career. And then boom, injury hit them. That's what happened to English players. It's crazy. Mason Mount, look at that. Kai Havertz, look at that. Before I go to another Chelsea news, let me just talk about Kai Havertz yesterday. That's why we sold him to Arsenal. Did you see that? If there's an Arsenal fan watching this, that is Kai Havertz. That's why we sold him. 60 million to Arsenal. 60. Chelsea have done them dirty. This is the beauty about business. Don't get me wrong, business is not bad. Business is very good, but you have to multiply in a good way. Like on Kai Havertz, we multiply in a good way. Mason Mount, we multiply in a good way. Mason Mount and Man United is not even playing, he's injured. I don't know when he's going to be back. I don't know when he's going to be playing. I don't know when he's going to give them an impact on the pitch because nothing. It looks like Mason Mount, when he was at Chelsea, he played his football. He won the Champions League with Thomas Tuchel. Kai Havertz won the Champions League. And again, when you see the players who won the Champions League with Chelsea, Timo Werner is at Tottenham and he's playing like crap. Mason Mount, injury. Kai Havertz yesterday put a stinker performance against Arsenal Man United. Kai Havertz failed two big chances if I remember, because I was watching that game. Two big chances. He could have won that game for Arsenal, but not scoring. That's how now it shows how we put up a good business selling them Kai Havertz. And he had some good moments in the Arsenal jersey, right? I remember last season, maybe that was September, there was like 3-4 weeks he was in a good moment. He was scoring goals for Arsenal every day, scoring goals, and every Arsenal fans were chills and happiness about that. Now nobody's happy. Kai Havertz is on fire, and if you go on Twitter, Kai Havertz is on fire from Arsenal fans, and the Chelsea fans, they are just taunting Kai Havertz. It's crazy. So I just want to say that Chelsea did a good business letting these players go. Wow, good business. But again, we need a striker. This window. I know other people that are like, no, not this window. Yes, this window. Look at where we are. This window. We need goals. I'll do a match preview. I want to talk about that a little bit. Chelsea, this is Bournemouth tomorrow at Stamford Bridge, 2:30 my time here in Canada. Things about to get serious because this is Premier League game in the middle of the week, Tuesday, right? That's a very difficult schedule, very difficult game at Stamford Bridge. I think it's going to be in the night time. Bournemouth, they tend to be good against the teams that are doing well, especially the teams that are very close to the top 4, top 3, top 2, top 1. They do well. They beat City. They beat City at Bournemouth 1-0. So they're a good team. I'll come to that. As I said, I'll do a match preview. Now let's continue with Chelsea. Sources close to the Chelsea dressing room say that Tosin elder Stanman Law has already earned him the affectionate nickname of Uncle. So everybody are calling him Uncle in the dressing room. Fantastic. Uncle Tosin. Fantastic. And this is what I'm about to say about Uncle Tosin. Tosin is those defender you look up to. And for him to have that performance against Markham last night, yes, it's Markham, right? It's a lower team. We don't have to celebrate about that. A lot of people are like, don't celebrate that, just Markham. Look, we have to celebrate every game, especially FA Cup. FA Cup is a classical game. Before the Premier League, the first game I watched is FA Cup. This is what I remember. I watched the first game, that was Liverpool versus Chelsea. FA Cup final. That's why I fall in love with Chelsea. FA Cup is a very, very good game. So Tosin needs to stand up. You just have to take that authority. You stand up. You take as a main man, as a defender there. You put up something that the manager is happy, and the manager starts putting you in the starting 11. he has to do that because everybody's looking at him, as a big guy in a dressing room. And look, he has a nickname, Uncle Tosin. Uncle Tosin, that's huge. Uncle Tosin, Anyway, let's move on to the transfer. Let me know down about Uncle Tosin. Do you like the nickname? I do. Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich have offered Afonso Davies a new contract with 25 million as Real Madrid bid to sign him on a free transfer in the summer. This is the Real Madrid shenanigans. Real Madrid always does that. And players obey. They will tell them, don't sign. We'll sign you on the free transfer in the summer. The players do wait. Some, few, they don't listen, but players like Mbappe listen to them, and who else? They're talking to Alexander-Arnold at Liverpool, left back, right back. He can play all position, of course. Yeah, they do that. Let's see what's going to happen. But he's been offered a contract at Bayern Munich. I would take it. Because if you look at Real Madrid, they're struggling. They just lost. To Barcelona 5-2. How come they lost 5-2? Real Madrid, they're so bad sometimes. Sometimes they're on top on La Liga, right? But losing 5 to Barcelona, they're struggling in La Liga. You think they're gonna win? Everybody, they were predicting Madrid to win because of the performance. Barcelona, they have been bad performances, right, in La Liga. Everybody were predicting Real Madrid to win comfortably, but 5-2, that is embarrassment, unacceptable. 5-2. That is like they embarrass you, they threw you out, they take off your clothes, they take off your shoes, your pants, everything. That's what Barcelona did to Real Madrid. Took off everything. 5-2. The only guy who performed in Real Madrid side there is Mbappe. Mbappe, I have nothing to say about Mbappe. He was very good in that Real Madrid game. This is Barcelona. But 5, I was embarrassed even myself. I'm not a Real Madrid supporter. I'm not a Real Madrid or Barcelona fan, but I was embarrassed to Madrid to perform that way. Come on. Something need to change. Anyway, last one. Breaking: Saudi Arabian club Al Hilal are led to pay Nunez around 400 million a week if he joins from Liverpool. He currently earns around 140 a week. I think that's pound in Liverpool there in England. Saudi. You cannot just go off a day without hearing about Saudi. Then they're offering double twice. It will go. Right now, in this era we are in, I think money now, everybody, like every footballer, if another club comes in and they offer them so much money, everything has changed. Right now it's for money. Everybody is running for money. Nobody is considering to football, his career as a footballer, he has to play football. This era, nobody's doing that. Everybody on money. The only player I can say who's doing that, Ronaldo, he loves football. Ronaldo. That type of player, that classic type of player, I don't see so many young people doing that. It's about money. That's what I'm saying. Lots of English players, getting injured because money. Saka, money. Saka is gone for a season, I think, right? He's getting 3K a week at Arsenal. That's too much. I'm not saying, we can't get that. And it's not about I'm jealous. It's not jealous. I'm looking at what can they do about that to make that, balance to go down, just to remain into that surface. You know what I'm saying, right? Because if they keep doing that, we're not gonna go get tickets and watch the games because the tickets are gonna be very expensive and just gonna be crazy, The other day I was reading, that was in America, a ticket going for about How much was that? About 1,000, I think, something like that. That is crazy. That's double salary for somebody. That's no. One game for that, and one person, not two, one person. Get out of here. Anyway, guys, I will see you soon. Subscribe to IFC, hit that notification bell. You don't have to miss all the dreams. I will see you soon. Let me know down about Renato Veiga and the other guys down Nunez. Going to Saudi. Hell, somebody want him over there, of course. And I will see you soon. Don't forget this. God bless. I'm coming back with a match preview. Yeah.